Bo Prabula is going to be playing in Missouri's matchup versus Oklahoma this weekend. I already had the Sooners on upset alert. I think Missouri can do this. Missouri's defense is fast, it's physical. People don't want to hear this. It is one of the best in the SEC. The Oklahoma offense, we know it's struggling anyway. I think Missouri can contain them. And I know the Oklahoma run defense is great, and that kind of contrasts with what Missouri does. They're a great rushing offense. They don't throw it that well. Having Pabula back helps them out a little bit there. Whenever you're in these low scoring games, though, there's just one or two big plays that flips the script. We saw it last week with Oklahoma and with Alabama. Maybe it's a turnover. Maybe it's a batted ball, a strip sack, something of that nature. I think Missouri finds a way to get it done. They're my number one upset watch of the week. At number two, I think I would have to have Pitt playing Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech is a more talented team. I think they're a more physical team. However, they're extremely inconsistent, and they're going up against a Pitt team who I think is pretty good. They have a habit of just sticking around. It's what they do. They throw the ball very well. I think Pitt can beat Georgia Tech. They're number two. I debated on even including this because the game is between two ranked teams, but Oregon is a 10-point favorite. If they get upset, it's a pretty big upset. I think USC's got the guys to do it. I think they're explosive at receiver. I think they can score points. The question is going to be, can they force a few turnovers? Can they take advantage of them? And can they stop that Oregon rushing attack? I know that BYU and Cincinnati are only a 2.5-point spread, but I'm really confident in BYU. I think they're going to come out and get the win on the road against Cincinnati. However, Tennessee, I think, could struggle a little bit more than I would expect BYU to. I'm not predicting this upset. I would still take Tennessee to win the game. The offense is really explosive, but if Florida forces a few turnovers themselves, the defense can get stops. I know they can. On any given day, that offense can turn it on. They can run the football. DJ Lagway can hit you with a few deep shots. All of a sudden, you're in deep water. They've got you in trouble. Can they do it against Tennessee? That's why they're number four. At number five, I've got Houston playing TCU. There's not a lot of teams I think are like really in trouble this week in terms of ranked teams. Houston would obviously be one of them. You can tell by the spread being 1.5 points. Usually we do 10. There just isn't 10 this week. I think these five teams are the biggest five teams on upset alert out of the top 25. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments and follow me for more college football content.